and welcome back to spooky season. It continues, and today I'd like to bring you a quick review for Salem's Lot by Stephen King. This is my first Stephen King. I really wanted to read Dark Tower, but I was told there's a couple of books you need to tick off first, so I slotted this into my spooky season TBR, and I'm very glad I did. This is a vampiric horror novel from the mid-70s. Now, it is fairly long for a horror story. Obviously, those tend to be less than 100,000 words. This is almost 500 pages. Depends if you read it hardback or paperback. 450 to 500 pages, and I think it really gives Stephen King some wriggle room to really do what everyone tells me he does best. And this really introduced a great slice of life story that goes along with the horror, and he managed to introduce more than a dozen very relatable characters, and they are so relatable that when things start to go south, which they inevitably do, it really makes you feel for this small town, and it makes you feel for their everyday inhabitants, and you know, they've all got their own struggles. There is a general feeling of things not quite right with the town already, and maybe that's what attracted the vampires to Salem's Lot in the first place. Now, I was not expecting to enjoy a horror book. It's not necessarily my kind of realm, but this really gave me the heebie-jeebies at times. I feel like the tension that King is able to write in it works so well against that lovely Americana slice of life, and it just has a foreboding presence, this book, and I love the way it started. Excellent way to start a novel, and a fantastic wrap up. I couldn't really recommend this higher. I think it's a classic, and I would actually give this a 4.5 out of 5.